when MyFanwy Webb looks back at her birthday party 5 years ago. And the then 15-year-old began vomiting. She is overcome with regret, remembering what she now sees as a missed opportunity to save her son's life. Hours after a celebratory lunch at a restaurant, Jeremy began having difficulty breathing. His parents called an ambulance. At the hospital, doctors noted that Jeremy had a suspected meat allergy, but ultimately blamed the episode on his asthma, which he'd had since he was a toddler. He was sent home the next day. "I made the wrong decision," Webb says, wishing she had asked for more testing. If she had, doctors might have established that Jeremy had actually been suffering from anaphylaxis and sent him home with an EpiPen. Just over a year later, in June 2022, Jeremy died after eating a beef sausage on a camping trip with friends at a beach north of Sydney. The cause of death was initially recorded simply as asthma, but in February, after an inquest pushed for by his family, a coroner ruled that the asthma attack and resulting fatal anaphylaxis was triggered by tick-induced mammalian meat allergy, MMA. His death is the first in the world known to have been caused by MMA, also known as alpha-gal syndrome. Diagnosed cases of MMA have steadily escalated since 2007, when an Australian doctor first discovered the allergy was linked to tick bites. Now, scientists and campaigners are warning that the condition, though easily prevented, can be unexpectedly triggered and could pose a deadly threat. Webb had long suspected that her son had a meat allergy, but it was never formally diagnosed and the family had no idea it could be fatal. When I looked up the research about it, there wasn't at that time anything to suggest it was more than a food intolerance. In retrospect, she says, it was like a ticking time bomb. Symptoms of the allergy can range from mild to severe, including skin rashes, swelling, stomach cramps, vomiting, and anaphylaxis, which can be life-threatening. From around the age of 10, Jeremy had suffered nausea after eating meat, or even occasionally after inhaling the fumes from roast meat, which Webb believes may have set off the episode after her birthday party. On another occasion, he had been hospitalized after eating marshmallows, which usually contain gelatin derived from animal parts. Despite increasing awareness, diagnosing a meat allergy can be difficult. Symptoms often develop at night, hours after people have eaten their evening meal. And for those suffering asthma, the two can often be confused. Van Noonan describes it as an anytime but not an every-time allergy. Symptoms may sometimes not appear at all, while at other times they may be exacerbated by factors including the type of meat, how it is cooked and if it is spicy, as well as whether a person drinks alcohol with it, exercises after eating or is sleep deprived.